I'm finally getting my dream car. I placed my Tesla order back earlier in the year in February. A much easier time when you could hug your nan, you could dream of the Disney holiday that you had planned, and when you only had to cover up one area of your body in public. And in that distant past, I originally ordered the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus in white paint with the black interior because that was pretty much the cheapest Tesla that you could get. And I plan to get it on a lease through my company to take advantage of all the huge tax benefits that are currently going on in the UK, which looks to be biting us in the arse sometime soon. I placed the original order around the 3rd week of February, and I was given a delivery date quite quickly in Tesla terms for the 17th of March. But as it got closer and closer, the dream kind of got further and further away, because I very quickly realized that I couldn't get approval on leasing the car through my company, because I couldn't convince any banks or Tesla Finance that I actually made money, even though I'd done it for like the last 10 years. It's kind of like buying a house, right? How can you pay this £400 mortgage? Well, I've been paying rent for the last 10 years at £600. Oh, yeah, well, you know, we can't prove that. So, yeah, I couldn't get any approval from any leasing companies. Except from one, which then wanted to charge me double the price monthly to actually get the car. And I was like, you know what? That. So 2 days before picking it up on the 17th of March, I called them up and said, hey, I can't afford that. I can't take the car. I can't make the delivery appointment. Can you push it back? Which they kindly did. And then 2 weeks later, the whole world went to shit and we went into lockdown. And I decided that maybe taking out finance on a really expensive electric car was probably not the best idea. So I asked them to put my order on ice. So throughout the whole entire of lockdown in summer, I just hunkered down. I made loads of Minecraft videos, and eventually I saved up enough to give a good big old fat middle finger to the bank and say, you know what? I'm going to go make an irresponsible financial decision by myself. I don't need you supporting me. I'm going to do it all by myself. And that's where I am now. Planning to buy a Tesla outright in cash. So the Tesla that I ordered back earlier in the year is not the one that I'm getting anymore. I ended up changing my order, and Tesla ended up changing my order because they brought a brand new version of the car, the Tesla Model 3, out in early October. If you've seen YouTubers order Teslas before, this one looks a little bit different. So first, they've added a power trunk. I mean, get that out of here. Power boot. They've now made the chrome black instead of, well, chrome around the windows, which I think it looks a lot better. Like, it's a nice Stormtrooper look. The wheels are a bit different. Apparently, the headlights are different. I mean, who knows? They've got bigger batteries. They've got a new heat pump for added efficiency. And the range on all of the Teslas has gone up about 5 to 10%, which is like, nice. And the price hasn't changed, which is great. So originally, this is pretty much what I had ordered. The cheapest Tesla you could get at $40,000, the Standard Range Plus. But I have ended opting for the long range version. I considered the performance. I mean, it looks nice. Look at those wheels look so sick. They really do. But because they're 20-inch wheels and I live in England, which is pretty much the pothole of Europe, you drive down any road with these wheels at any speed and you hit a pothole, they will crack, they will explode, and cost several hundreds to thousands of pounds to get replaced. So like, bun that. I don't want that. Originally, I had the white Tesla on order, and I've been very, very tempted to get the blue because it looks so nice, especially with like the black bits and like the contrast there, and even with a white interior, hint, hint. But this blue is the biggest lie that Tesla has ever done on planet Earth. Because you think that when you're ordering the Tesla, you're going to get this blue. And then when it actually arrives, it's going to look like this, which is Ford Mondeo blue. If you ordered this and you spent 40, 50,000 pounds on your brand new car and you arrive to find this, like, dude, I think I'd cry. Genuinely, the difference in the color is substantial. The red looks very nice, but it's also 2,000 pounds very nice. So I ended up just sticking with the white. And I like Star Wars. I've been watching quite a lot of Star Wars recently. The Stormtrooper look, I think looks really good. And I wasn't going to get the fancier sport wheels. I stuck with the Aeros because I'm sure I'm going to curb them like I have done on my current car. The interior originally I had ordered was this black one, which looks nice and would be great for hiding dirt and stains. But I went to my local Tesla shop, and after watching a lot of Tesla videos online, the white interior looks so much more modern, futuristic, also stormtroopers, but it makes it feel like you're in a spaceship almost. Like sitting inside a white interior Tesla is it's black or white. And every Tesla YouTuber who's had it in white has said they don't regret getting it in white. So that kind of pushed me over the edge to go for the white. And look, even Tesla recommends it. They know how to get more money out of you. So I ended up opting for the white. I may end up regretting it a year down the line, 2 years, a few months. I don't know. I tend to be quite clean. I like to keep my desk nice and tidy. So I hope that I can keep on top of keeping the car nice and tidy. I'll keep some baby wipes in the little compartment down here so I can wipe down any stains or anything that happens, any mackies that may fall on the seats. The final thing that you could buy when getting a Tesla is the Autopilot option. I'm sure you guys know about the full self-driving that Elon claims is coming some point. But there has been some big improvements this year. Now that there are videos out of the Tesla cars with the beta version of the software, fully like driving around roundabouts, going down streets, taking turns, going through traffic lights, like everything. It looks really promising, honestly. How much bad press Elon Musk gets? This looks like it is actually going to happen, but it's still not going to happen in the UK for a few more years because the law just doesn't allow it. So for that very reason, I've decided to keep my £7,000. Thank you very much, Elon Musk. I'll give you the £7,000 if you actually bring full self-driving to the UK. But at the minute, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, at least in the next year or two. I'd love to be proven wrong, though. I would love to be. So that's pretty much it. My order got placed around about the second week of October, and then a couple of weeks afterwards, I got a text from Tesla telling me that my car had been assigned and it had left the factory in California on its way across the Atlantic. And now about a week ago, I got another text from Tesla of my delivery date, which is in the first week of December. I've not been this excited for something. I feel like a kid again at Christmas. But while I'm getting my dream car, I'm also very sad to be saying goodbye to this car. My little Suzuki Swift, my first ever car. I put on over 25,000 miles driving her. Never had an issue, never let me down, never broken down. If you want a new first car, I cannot recommend this any higher. But times are changing. I'm excited to drive my first ever electric car, and especially as that's the future. There'll be more videos coming out in about 2 weeks' time when I pick up the car. Of course, I'll do a video reviewing the new version, as well as my pickup experience in lockdown, because gosh knows what that's going to be like. So now you're up to speed. I'll see you in a couple of weeks when I go to pick up the car. And make sure to hit subscribe to not miss anything.